So you might be wondering where that other 10,000 went. I was motivated after getting that money. I was like, okay, I need to get my next deal. But surprisingly, not all of that income was from just selling houses. It was a lot of money for a 22-year-old. Hello, hi, my name is Anna. I'm 26 years old. I am a real estate agent for about 4 years now and a mortgage loan originator for about 3 years now. Welcome to my new channel. I say new because I do have a personal YouTube channel. Would love for you guys to give me a subscribe there if you are interested in keeping up with like my personal content. I'm so excited to put out this first video on this channel, but the reason I wanted to create a separate channel is because to this day I still get asked so much about real estate, mortgages, like just advice on like career topics. So I really want this channel to be dedicated to some really exciting things. I have a lot planned for this channel. I do want to give you guys some home tours, some rental tours. I want to take you out on the town and see what you can get for real estate out here in California. I also want to dive into all those other topics like money and real estate, investing, refinancing, working as a realtor, different opportunities that are out there. And I just think that there is so much to be said. And I feel like it's hard to get advice from younger people. I know when I first started out as a real estate agent, that was something that I really wanted to seek out, was advice from people my age. By no means am I like a know-it-all. There's always going to be someone out there, you know, who knows more than I do. So definitely, you know, don't take my word for gospel. I hope I have helpful things to say, and I'm just going to be sharing things from my own personal experience. With that being said, I hope you enjoy this channel. I hope it's helpful, and I just really am excited for the content that I'm going to be putting out here. So yeah, let me know if you like this. Give me a signal, give me a big thumbs up. So about a year ago, I started my personal YouTube channel and I posted a video of how to become a young and successful realtor by the age of 22. That was when I got my real estate license. I was super shy in front of the camera. You're more than welcome to go click on that old video, but it was one of my first YouTube videos I ever filmed, and it was just so foreign for me to sit by myself and talk in front of a camera, and I'm obviously a lot more comfortable with it now. For today's video, I am going to be spilling some tea. My first year earnings as a real estate agent. I don't think money should be like a taboo topic to talk about. Just kind of share like expectation versus reality. Everyone's earnings their first year in real estate could be completely different. Some realtors just really don't earn much at all, can't close a deal to save their life, and some just have like a stellar year and they're, you know, making six figures, doing great, killing it. So I'm going to try to make this as fun as possible. I'm going to insert photos. I definitely documented every part of my real estate journey. I have so many pictures of just like when I got my first listing, when I got my first escrow. I'll go ahead and share with you the exact number of what I earned in 2018, my first year as a realtor. So I earned about $103,000. I think that was my reported income for 2018, which was a huge jump for me. But surprisingly, not all of that income was from just selling houses. That's kind of what I want to get into and just share with you how diverse that income was, because it wasn't just from closing escrows. So I want to travel back in time to 2017. I got my license approved at the end of 2017, so my license was like fresh and ready to go at the beginning of 2018. I officially went off of like a paid salary. I was working as a paid intern, paid assistant for a top producing luxury real estate team in Orange County, and they were paying me a monthly salary. And once I got my license, the deal was that I was going off that salary and I was just going to be working hourly whilst also going full-time, you know, for myself. Now, depending on what brokerage you work with, if you work under a team, there's going to be splits with your check or whatever commission you make. I sold my first house. I think I had beginner's luck. I got lucky with these two buyers who had just moved, I believe, from like France or Switzerland, and they were looking to buy a house. And I sold them a condo for about $800,000. This was my first sale ever, and they were open house leads. So let's go ahead and do the math here. So I believe the average commission on that was about 2.5% of the sales price. So if we take $800,000, multiply it times 2.5%, that's a $20,000 commission. The cut that I was checked for, my first check ever in real estate, was for, I have a picture, I'll go ahead and upload it, $10,120. So you might be wondering where that other $10,000 went. If you work under a brokerage or if you're a realtor yourself, then you know that a portion of it gets cut to the brokerage. I was with Coldwell Banker at the time, so a portion of that got cut to Coldwell Banker, and then a portion of it got cut to my real estate team I was working under. Technically, because I got those leads from their open house, a portion of that commission got to go towards them. I walked away with a $10,120 check for that first sale. I don't know, you know, what kind of world some people might be living in, but $10,120 was a lot of money for a 22-year-old. That was like the biggest check I have ever been cut in my entire life. I was living with a roommate at the time. My expenses were still fairly low. On top of that $10,120 check, I was still working for this real estate team part-time hourly. I was still kind of getting consistent income on the side. It wasn't a lot, but I, as a 22-year-old, knew how to make that $10,000 check last. I was also getting separate checks for like a couple $100s for rental deals. So if you're in real estate and you do rental listings, you can get paid anywhere between like $5 to a couple $1,000 on rental deals. Typically with that, it's like a percentage of the annual lease. I was super hungry and just motivated after getting that money. I was like, okay, I need to get my next deal. It was pretty hard to find another deal, mostly because all of my clientele were just coming from open houses, and some of them already had agent representation or people they were working with. My anticipated next deal was going to be for a $1.9 million home. I was going to write an offer and represent the buyer. Long story short, I'll cut to the chase. This was like a big lesson learned. Never rely on just like one client, one deal. It could easily fall out. You should always make sure you have like a diverse portfolio of people you're working with. I ended up going direct to the listing agent, and they ended up doing the deal together. And this is so common, unfortunately, but a lot of times the listing agent will cut a deal with the buyer and say, I'll give you like a discount on the price of the home if I can represent you, and then the listing agent double ends the deal and they make a bigger commission, therefore giving the buyer a deal as well as the seller. I didn't know that my buyer went direct to this listing. I didn't know that he went to an open house, and obviously there was just like no loyalty. I didn't have like a written agreement with the buyer that I was his agent. This was just kind of something that fell out, and that was super disheartening. And I think like a month again went by, and I was just starting to realize like, oh my goodness, like I can't just keep living off of this hourly part-time wage. My $10,000 check is running out. I'm a college student and I love real estate. I don't want to give it up. I just got my license. You know, I don't want to be another statistic of people who drop out of real estate right away. Like, I really want to do this. I'm like really thinking on my memory. What did I do next? So I ended up finding a company. I didn't know it was a startup at the time until I got to the interview, but it was a real estate company, and they were offering a salary of $5,000 a month plus commission on any closed escrows on any homes you sold. They were willing to give like leads direct to you, so it was a little bit different. The structure was just different than what I was currently getting paid. It wasn't like a traditional real estate brokerage. They had different programs. I started working for this new company, and it was just so refreshing to get that steady paycheck every month. And then I was probably in escrow with about like 4 to 5 different homes every month for the rest of the year. So that was really exciting. Obviously, because I was getting paid a $5,000 salary, I wasn't earning as much of a commission on the homes I was closing in escrow with. So that was kind of like the trade-off. It was like you're getting a steady paycheck in trade for escrows, but you're also getting a commission on them, but you're not going to be getting a 10K commission. They're going to be a lot less. So I would say that on average, I was probably making anywhere between $8,000 to $9,000 a month off of my new job. But essentially there were a lot of deals where like I helped the seller sell their home, and then I would help them buy another home. Altogether, I earned around $103,000 in my first year of real estate. Yeah, I'll kind of like leave it at that. I hope that was insightful. If you're looking to become a real estate agent, I mean, there are just so many different ways you can make money depending on what brokerage you're with, you know, what teams you're with. Maybe you have a different type of team split, you know, where your team leaders are willing to give you more leads, or there's just a lot of different ways to get leads, to cut commissions, and to make money in real estate. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more content, you know, around real estate, investing, refinancing, how to become a mortgage loan officer, I will definitely be making more videos. I literally have an entire list in my phone that I'm looking on here. So I'll share with you like how to study for your real estate exam, how to get your real estate license, buying your first house, problems that might come up in escrow, or problems that I've seen firsthand, you know, in real estate transactions. So really excited for this new channel, and let me know down below if you have any other video ideas or content that you want me to put out. I would really love for you all to show your support by giving my channel a subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you all in another video. Bye.